Okay, here we have another linear equation, and we're going to get into a future lesson about how we know it's a linear equation, how we know it's how we can identify certain specific important features of the equation. We're going to get into all that with the time we have left this year. But here I have y equals 1/2 x. So I want to graph it. I want to find 3 points on that line and then graph it. So choose an easy value for x. 0 is an easy value. If x equals 0, y equals 1/2 x will be equal to y equals 1/2 multiplied by 0. But anything multiplied by 0 is 0, so y equals 0. So this linear equation also has a point at the origin. 0, 0. Not every linear equation, though. We'll see an example where it doesn't here soon. Now, the next another easy input isn't always necessarily just grabbing +1, because if I want a whole number value for my, and you don't have to have a whole number value. I could choose 1 for x, and 1/2 times 1 is 1/2, right? And so I would have 1, 1/2. But if we want whole number values for our ordered pairs, we can just choose our inputs in clever ways to make sure that our output is a whole number value. In other words, what kind of a number would you like to take half of? It's easy to take half of even numbers. And so rather than going to x equals 1, I'm going to do x equals 2. If x equals 2, when I check the output for y equals 1/2 x, y will equal 1/2 multiplied by +2. And half of 2 is 1. 2 over 2, 2/2 is 1. So when the input is +2, the output is 1. 2, 1 for the ordered pair, 2 to the right and up 1. Actually, I don't want to do that. All right. I could pick any even number. I could pick 4. If I input 4 for x, we still have the same equation always. 1/2 x, y equals 1/2 x. So y equals 1/2 multiplied by 4. Some students like to represent that as 4 over 1. So we get 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Or I could just realize half of 4 is 2. So when the input is +4, the output is +2. 4, 2. 4 to the right and up 2. And yeah, that looks right, because if my line was going to be going like this, this would clearly be another point on the line.